Hello and welcome back to the Datacom channel. I'm Ron with Ideal Industries, and here we're looking at the Ideal 45-603 Coax and UTP cable stripper. So it has two cartridges in it, and we'll strip coax with the black cartridge. The blue cartridge strips UTP, I should say, or a category type cabling. These cartridges just pop in and out of the tool if you need them to, so you can replace them. And they just slide back in and snap in there. There is actually an opening here for an extra cartridge if you had it. The tool has an opening here on this side that you can see, and there's one on the opposite side for helping us actually use the tool to insert a coax connector on a piece of wire is what those are for. The tool has in the back here kind of a tension bar that there's an opening here that we insert that plastic tension arm into, and what that will do is apply pressure to the front of the tool, so when we go to make a strip, it will again supply some pressure to the front. So we want to make sure that's in there, and of course the recommendation is if you're not using a tool, go ahead and take that out. Okay. Now, if we're going to use this tool to strip coax, one of the key factors is you'll notice on this tool it has kind of a stop on this one side of the black cartridge. And the stop point allows us, when we open the tool up and we insert the wire in, it will hit that backstop and give us the proper two-step strip we're looking for on our cable. Now, if your wire is cut at kind of a funny angle, like this wire is, it will not give you that proper cut we're looking for. So we're going to cut this off nice and flush with our cable cutters. And those rounded bladed cable cutters do a nice job of cutting the wire nice and flush for us. Now, to use the stripping tool, we insert the wire in the tool until again it hits the very back stop here in the one side of the tool, and then we're simply going to let go of the tool, and then we're going to rotate the tool a number of times. Now, depending on how sharp the blades are, when these are brand new, it may take a couple, 3 turns. Some of these tools, as they get a little older, might take 3 or 4 turns, but that's about usually right. And then we're going to pinch the tool here slightly, and then use the tool to kind of remove everything off. And it made a nice two-step strip for us. The material that we took off is right there inside the tool. And again, that's a proper two-step strip on coaxial wire. Now, again, if we're going to use the same tool to strip category cabling, we would then use the blue cartridge in the tool, and we would then insert the category wire in the tool, and usually we remove about 2 inches of jacketing. Now here, the recommendation is only to go around really one time around the cable, maybe twice at the most. And do not use the tool to remove the wire, because the blade in the tool will nick the conductors as we go down here, and we want to be careful not doing that. So just simply open up the tool and remove it, and then you might pop and break the jacketing just like that, and then it can be pulled off as well. And so there's how we use the 45-603 dual cartridge multi-strip coax and UTP cable stripper. Again, thanks for coming to another segment. Again, I'm Ron with Ideal Industries.